Let's spend a minute thinking about how this can be a response to the relativism of the Sophists. Right? According to the Sophists, man is the measure of all things. If I believe something, that's what makes it true. But think, according to Plato's theory of the form, how can I say anything that's true about the changing sensible world? I mean, the forms don't change, right? It's always a circle, it's always red, it's always virtue, or whatever it is, whatever quality it is. But the sensible world is changing, so how can I say something is true about the sensible world? And why am I not forced to become a relativist like the Sophists were? Well, let's think about something we might say. Simmias is tall, or Legum's car is red. Remember, Simmias and Legum are changing. They're becoming. They never are. So according to Heraclitus and Parmenides, they're not real. But following or using Plato's suggestion, 1 and 2 really can be understood as, or one could be on Simmias is tall can be understood as saying, Simmias resembles the form tallness. That is, there's the form tallness, that perfectly tall thing in Platonic heaven. So, if one is true, it's true because Simmias, the thing that's changing the world right now, has a resemblance, has a close similarity in looks to the form tallness. And number 2 is really saying that my car, when we compare my car, the way my car looks, we see the resemblance between it and the form redness. So when we're saying something is something else, which you might say is tall is a predicate. So you might say we're predicating tall of Simmias, or we're predicating redness of Legum's car. We're not saying that the thing isn't changing, but we're saying that right now it resembles the form of whatever that quality that we're predicating of it is. So that's how we now can account for the truth of statements like 1 and 2, because they really are true, because 1' and 2' are true. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going out of existence in Simmias. My car isn't going out of existence, and Simmias is not going out of existence. We're not real. We're only these temporary things. But what makes those 2 sentences true is the fact that these things that are in the process of changing right now resemble that form.